Good morning, Daddy of 13. How you doing today? I wasn't going to originally do this, but my daughter kind of talked me into it. Mary Beth Grande, good morning. How are you? Mummy of 11, good morning. Rick Halber, good morning. How you feeling, Rick? Shouldn't you be in bed right now, buddy? Can you all hear me okay? Cool. Rick, is that yes, you should be in bed right now, or good morning, Jim, or you can hear me?
Do you want a blueberry muffin?
Not right now. Can you bring my PC adapter? I want to welcome you all to Saturday Morning Coffee with Rodney, the Texas edition. I wasn't originally going to do this morning, but um, I decided to go ahead and give it a shot. Uh, you guys stand by a minute, and thank you.
Is that it?
That's it. So I'm going to go ahead and mute my, and you guys chat amongst yourself. I'm going to plug in my laptop, and then I should be ready to go. And then I'll invite a couple of people in. Stand by, please. All right, folks, I'm back with you. Let me call up the chat. All right, Brent Nunley, good morning. Ronald Lockwood, good morning. Uh, let's see here. All right. Okay, I sent Ron. I sent you. I sent Brent. I sent Rick. I don't remember who else I sent. Uh, Mommy of 11 babies. You know what? I know who else I want to send. Daddy of 13, I just sent you a link. Chris Hope, good morning. Are you at home there, brother? You want to join the chat? So, how are you all doing today? I got you. I got you, Chris. But hey, uh, we'll be seeing each other here in a while anyway, I think. So, but anyway, if you get a chance, pop on, and you don't need to leave right away. We just pop on. And sorry, yeah, I think you do, Rick. But hey, I always want to give you a chance to come on, brother. So let's see who else. Ron Lockwood, Above and Beyond. Yeah, guys, this was a kind of an impromptu thing. I wasn't going to actually do the Saturday morning coffee thing, mainly because I'm in Texas and I wasn't. Uh, it wouldn't be starting at my regular time. So, but anyway, my daughter kind of talked me into it. So you all are lucky. She talked me into doing it. Oh, whatever your name is. How's it going, Jim?
Good, good.
Hey, that was a nice flight today, even though we didn't get to see the sun.
I see wires got crossed because Mikey said he was going to go up a second time and then he didn't. So I went up a second time. And then Ron told me in on the phone that he did go up a second time. So we kind of,
Crossed.
yeah. And as you know, men should never cross streams.
So,
But he was out at the water though, so he got some good shots.
oh yeah, yeah. When he goes out to the river, it's always for a good show. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, this is one of my daughter's cups.
First thing that gets fired up at 5:30 a.m. is the coffee pot because I stay up too late watching these other shows and all that.
Now that happens to the quiet people. I mean, look at Trevor. He don't sleep at all.
Oh my God, I don't know how he does it.
I don't either.
Aw, mommy of 11, thank you, darling. I gotta come subscribe to you because I got your daddy.
I see Claude's in here. Claude, you want to join the scream? The scream. You want to join the scream?
He actually is joining the screen.
Did
Now,
you send
mommy.
him the link?
I can send it to him if you want.
Don't matter. You can do it.
Is it easier for me?
No, probably not. It's probably just as easy for me. Here, I'll do it, Jim.
I already did it.
Oh. So I'm here in Texas, McKinney, Texas. It's cloudy. I don't think it would have been, it probably would have been a beautiful sunrise. But the cable I was talking about is the OTG cable.
Yeah, why did you need that instead of a USB cable?
Because I needed to plug that into my Spark controller. I needed the USB micro.
Right.
And then I needed to be able to plug my USB cable into my iPad. But the only OTG cable I could find was a USB female to C, and every time I plugged that into my phone, so I decided to use my phone.
Right.
My phone would shut off, and I'd have to go plug it into my adapter to get my phone to turn back on.
You know, speaking of that, I have not seen OTG cables out there. Have you?
Yeah, I saw them on Amazon.
Okay, on Amazon.
My son-in-law kept telling me, "Well, we'll just order it and have it delivered tomorrow." Well, tomorrow's too late.
Right, right.
But
every store I go into has those USB cables. I mean, they got them up to 10 feet long now.
Yeah, I understand, but it's just not the USB cable. I had that.
Right.
And
right.
I do have the OTG cable, but stupid me, I ran off and left it.
Okay, maybe I'm dumb. I don't have to use the OTG unless I'm upgrading the firmware. So what are you using it for?
To connect my iPad to the controller.
But I just use a USB to do that. I go from my iPad Mini 4 with a lightning cable right into the controller, which has the USB end.
But for the Spark, it's different.
Oh, it is. Okay, that answers it.
Yeah, for like the P4P, the OTG cable for that has a USB male, regular USB male, right? And then the other side is the iPad connector.
Yeah, so I just have that stupid connection there.
Yeah.
And I can't understand when Michael says he's a pincher, because you got nothing but room under these things. You see how far off the iPad is.
Yeah. Well, maybe he has a different thing for his. It looks like you have the same one I have.
Yeah.
So let's quit chatting and say hi to Kevin. He's been sitting there waiting patiently.
Yes. How you doing, guys?
Hey, good morning, Kevin. How you doing, buddy?
Good morning. Still waiting for my goodies to arrive.
Are you using the Mavic Air?
No, the Zoom and the Pro. Yeah, the Pro and the Zoom. I was out with the Pro the other day and with the Cromarty Firth, and oh boy, I got a wee bit of a fright. It just cut off.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I was thinking, what am I going to do here, you know?
Did it come right back home?
I pressed return to home. I thought, right, I'll press return to home. I still couldn't see nothing. I'm going, oh my Lord. But then I just took the app off the phone and, just turn it off, turn it back on. And then it was there. So I don't know what happened there. That was a bit of a...
Hey, Kevin. I think you have an admirer. Mummy of 11 babies.
Oh, yeah.
Who's that gorgeous man
on my screen?
Are you sure she wasn't talking about us, Rodney?
Could be, you know.
Could be. Could be.
She wouldn't trade you in because I'm telling you what, I wouldn't know how to handle 13 kids. I grew up with 6 in our family. That was enough.
Oh yeah. Ah,
We used to, the first one, when you got the age to where you could press the washing machine button, that's when you started washing your own clothes.
well, I've tried that. You know, there's a couple of them are trying it, but they do it once or twice, and then it's like piled up again. You know.
Oh, I gotta apologize to a couple of people. Ron, Claude, my apologies, buddy. I'm on my laptop and I couldn't see the pictures when you popped into the backstage area.
I'm sorry, Rodney. Can Claude get any more comfortable?
Yeah, really.
I don't know.
Somebody
It
needs
must
to
be. It
fluff
must
his
be nice.
pillow. Oh, is he trying to do a Ron imitation
I think so.
the other night?
Was he waiting that long? He's falling asleep.
Elvis, Matthew, Victor, and Ron is Ron Lockwood. For those who don't know.
Well, that's fine. I ate all the donuts and popcorn. I've been messaging in the chat for 10 minutes now.
Did we say hello to Matt North?
Is he in?
Yeah.
I said hi.
There he is, Mr. Matt.
I see him on. I saw him on the chat, but I don't see him in the
Matt
Yes,
has,
backstage.
Matt has got this conspiracy going with Dennis Nacho Rolling because Dennis is coming down to Florida, and they think they're going to get me to eat that Vegemite.
I can't wait.
Well,
It's not happening.
unless, as far as I know, Philly sent that off. That you might be safe, Jim, because I think Philly sent it off to Rick Halber.
Rick, he's recovering, man, and you're going to make him eat that stuff?
Well, he agreed to this before he got sick, and if he wants to back out, that's fine. I understand.
I say he backs out for health reasons.
I would say so too, but hey,
Hey, it might heal
it might heal him. That's right.
him.
That's right. That is some powerful stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, Matt says, yep, to Rick, then to Jim. Yeah. It'll sit here, and I'll show Rodney.
Oh, hey, Ronald Lockwood's backstage. Hang on, guys. Oh.
Well, no, you got me on.
Yeah,
What
he'll
was
just
that?
rub it on his leg and he'll get better.
What's that ringtone? I Dream a Genie or something?
No, it's the Jetsons.
The Jetsons.
Yeah, the Jetsons.
The Jetsons doorbell. One of my old favorite cartoons, man.
Here comes, what's her name?
Uh,
Here comes Judy.
yeah, Dr. Jane, his wife,
Yeah.
and Astro.
Astro the dog.
And then
Okay.
Roy, his boy.
All right, here's some cartoon trivia. Who was the name of the maid?
Rosie.
Oh,
Rosie.
man, gotcha. Okay.
Hey,
I had a friend
I
not long
was
ago.
a Jetsons freak back in the day.
And
Oh, okay.
she was the droid.
Along
Who was,
with
who was
Yeah.
his boss?
Mr.
Mr.
Spacely.
Spacely.
Of
And he
No,
worked
he-
at Spacely Computers, didn't he?
Spacely
Space
Sprockets.
Sprockets.
Rockets.
And what was the dog's name?
Astro.
Astro.
Roll.
I was with some friends in Hawaii a year or so ago, and my one buddy, we sat there for 2 hours, and he tried to stump me at cartoon trivia, and I was about 98%, man. All the old cartoons, man, they're good.
I hated
Yeah.
what was it, the later ones when they started with that animation crap? I hated them.
Yeah.
Like about that time that stupid dinosaur came out. That purple dinosaur.
Oh, Barney.
Barney.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh God. Okay. If you're gonna start talking about him, you're all out of here.
Right, right. We're of the
I will
same
not-
mind.
I will not tolerate the purple dinosaur.
How about Big Bird?
I
Him I
love,
can handle.
Bedford.
I love
Do you
I
do you
love
know
the
that
magpies.
the guy who did Big Bird, that outfit, he had to sit with his arm like this because he was the head. His hand worked the head, and the rest of him was in the body. So he's doing this TV show with his hand like this, working the head on Big Bird.
Wow.
Oh my God. I bet
does
his
your
arm
hand
got
not get
tired
numb?
after a while.
Oh my God, doing a half-hour thing with your arm up like this.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
got to go
no
numb.
kidding.
Yeah, that's what he used to do.
I need to get rid of something here.
I didn't do it.
No,
Not you. Not you, Claude.
he's going to get rid of the live with Rodney. I know that's annoying him.
Well, it's Elvis. Elvis is live with Rodney right now.
Yeah, those guys had Vegemite. Look what happened to them.
Mad Kiwi joined us. HR puffing stuff. Rodney, he's throwing that at you.
Oh,
How
yeah.
about the Teletubbies?
Oh my
Oh.
God, no,
No, that's as bad as the dinosaur.
no.
I've even seen that Teletubbies.
Was there any educational value there at all? In those
Well,
stupid
I don't know.
things?
They had TVs on their bellies. I don't know.
Idiotic. Never
My son,
watched.
in my son's cedar chest of his kids' toys, we actually got a Teletubby sitting in there.
The best ones were Popeye and with the olive oil and I'll
Oh.
see you Tuesday for a hamburger today.
How about Elf?
Alien Life Form, the TV show.
Yeah.
Wasn't as funny as you would have thought it would have been, right?
No.
Bugs Bunny, man. The old time, everybody's
Bugs
favorite.
Bunny.
Roadrunner and Coyote.
Nothing beats the Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah.
Bugs Bunny and Popeye were my favorites.
Yeah.
Popeye because I could identify with him, us being sailors. And Bugs
I liked
Bunny,
it.
Who's the rooster? I said, boy, come here.
Leghorn, was it Leghorn?
Foghorn Leghorn.
Foghorn Leghorn.
That's it. I say, boy, come here.
Yeah.
Brett Nunley shot Barney.
Brett Nunley said he shot Barney. Yay.
Barney took a dirt nap.
Mork and Mindy.
Hold on here. Let me look on what Ron's wall. I don't
That's
see a
when
Barney.
Robin
up there.
Williams went
No
insane.
Barneys.
He did some work on that show.
Then the Popeye with Robin Williams.
Yeah, he played it. Robin Williams played Popeye in the movie.
Yeah, I didn't really watch that.
I remember the wacky races with Dig Dastardly and
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Muttley.
Muttley.
Muttley hated him.
But that's do that again, Rodney. Yeah.
It's pretty good.
They didn't give him a cookie, and he would jump up in the air and he'd float down and go, mmm.
All right. Now this is a serious question because Brent is posing it to us. Let's go. Let's take a poll here. Mary Ann or Ginger?
Oh,
Marianne.
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 She got that.
She had the sexy little look, didn't she?
Yeah, that farmer's daughter, man.
Yep. Country girl.
In a heartbeat.
Daddy, teach me.
Yeah, Ginger was too California prim and proper.
Yeah.
And if you look up Ginger now, she didn't age well.
No.
Yeah, no, she did. But Marianne did.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's like Kate Smith from Charlie's Angels. Was it Kate? Not Kate. Who's the beautiful
Jacqueline.
Jacqueline Smith, right?
Yeah. And
Jacqueline.
who didn't have that Farrah Fawcett poster?
Oh,
I didn't care for her.
No.
No.
I had the one. Can we say this, Rod? I had the one when Farrah takes a crap. Have you ever seen that one?
Oh, Jesus.
It was
I missed that one.
yeah. Did you really?
I never, yeah.
Well, all the stuff you send me, you never saw that poster?
Yeah. Rodney, it looks like you like that thing I sent you and Jim and everybody the other day.
Lloyd
Yeah.
loved it. Lloyd
Is that
loved
the
it.
crayon? Is that the crayon eating?
That'd be
Yeah.
the one.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a
Yeah.
beauty.
That picture,
It was good.
the picture that Ron sent me for Lloyd, I texted it to him. He loved it. It says Grumpy's Bar and Grill. That's his new campaign headquarters.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jim, we got to take a road trip out there on the bikes.
Yeah, I'm going in August up by Ron for
2020, right before the election.
May be your last chance for freedom.
Hey, at my age, I never know what's coming.
So, Daddy of 13, where are you from, sir? This is the first time I met you.
Scotland,
Scotland.
just past Inverness.
Oh, okay.
And he really does have 13 kids.
God
Yeah,
bless.
and Ron, technically, he's really not from Scotland. He's from America. He just knows how to do that accent really well.
Oh, okay.
But he stays up sometimes. It's like 2 a.m. your time when we're having our shows, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of times. Yeah, quite late.
So when you see him on late night, when I can't believe he does it, but
Sometimes
Is he Scotland's version of Rick Halber?
No, our Trevor stays up all night. No,
Chris says
Well,
gotta
Trevor's
run
Australia.
at lunch.
yeah. I don't think Trevor sleeps, does he?
he sleeps during the live streams.
He does.
Nate's
That's
probably
why-
made a
That's why he shuts
What's
off his camera.
yeah.
Where's the
Rodney,
hoodie?
are you meeting up with Chris today?
Yes, I am.
Cool.
I think Chris Hope or Rick Halber, are you leaving, buddy? Or is that Chris? Oh, it's Chris that's leaving. Hey, Chris, we'll
Chris
see you later
is
this
leaving.
afternoon, buddy. Yes, sir. I'll be there. And by the way, Chris, I'm going to be bringing my son-in-law and my daughter, if that's all right. So,
Oh, he don't care.
well,
You know,
by the way, Chris, I'm going to be bringing. They're my transportation right now. My wife is out seeing her daughter, so.
It's 1:10 a.m. for Mad Kiwi.
Right. Is this where you're originally from? Is Texas or?
No, I'm originally from Oklahoma.
Oh, okay.
I grew up in Tulsa, Oklahoma, just down the road from the Grumpy Vlogger.
Oh,
In fact, the next trip to Tulsa that I take, I'm definitely going to go drag that old fart out of bed and go fly a
He'll
drone
probably-
with him.
well, if you
I'm
get him
sure
to do
he'd
that.
welcome the company.
Yeah, he's got to be pretty, keeping an eye on his wife. Probably don't get a whole lot of away time,
That's a full-time job.
Yeah.
Yeah. And unless his kids come over, who lives down the road from him or something, hangs out so we can get out and go run, do things. So,
Well, Chris says that's awesome bringing the kids, Rodney.
Yeah, I saw that. And so we're going to meet up at a restaurant that some friends of his own.
Oh,
So,
a discount. Dirty, rotten scoundrel.
Rodney.
Oklahoma, and Oklahoma. Well, I've
Go
never been
see-
called a rotten scandal before, much less a dirty rotten scandal.
What's the bat? Go see the Batfish, Rodney.
The bat?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
that's
You know-
by Lloyd.
I grew up just down the road from there, and never once did I go see that.
what is it?
It's a submarine. It's a World War II submarine.
Oh,
Oh.
You
and
go to
it's-
Lloyd's.
Do what?
Go ahead. I say you go to Lloyd's videos. He's got pictures of it when it's floating during the flooding.
Yeah.
It floated up by the trees and that. So
They had a
got it back.
submarine in New York Harbor that you could go into, but that thing was small, man. I didn't even go into it. Like they
There
have
was-
the Intrepid there, and then some submarine. I don't remember the name of it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I didn't go into it.
The last time
We
I
got
was
the Silver Sides sub. It's
Oh,
floating
cool.
down in Muskegon, Michigan, in the channel there. We got
the-
that down
the
there.
last
That
time
actually runs.
the last time I was out in San Diego, the San Diego Maritime Museum that sits on the Coronado Bay, they have not only do they have an American sub, but they also have a Russian submarine that I went on.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Was it
it's
Red
an old
October?
diesel boat, Russian diesel boat.
Was it Red October?
No,
Was Sean Connery there?
no, he wasn't.
How
Darn.
the heck did they get a hold of a Russian sub?
They probably bought it from Russia.
Okay.
Or Russia, maybe Russia donated it in exchange for some information. I don't know.
On how to build a submarine.
And they also had. Did any of you guys ever see the movie Master and Commander, to the ends of the world or something like that? With what was his name?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a movie. It's called Master and Commander to the Ends of the Earth or something like that. Oh, on the far side of the world. I guess none of you saw it.
Uh-uh.
All right, well, anyway, the ship that they used for that movie is in San Diego too. HMS Surprise.
Chris Dart. Go to Chris Dart page. He's got pictures of that ship on the water, and it's actually got a motor in it.
The one you're talking about?
Yeah, it's on Chris Dart's YouTube channel.
Okay.
And you got to go there and play it when you get time. Don't play it here because he's got the pirate music with it, and it's really cool the way he did it.
Is it the one I was talking about?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
It's was used in a couple other movies too, i.e. Pirates of the Caribbean and stuff like that too.
Oh, okay.
So, but it's on Chris. I'm thinking his name is right. He's been on the Canadian Drone Hub. He pops in my chats all the time, and but he's got video of it up there. You got to go watch it and listen to it because it's well done up, and he's got the pirate music with it, and it gets you right into it. If you try to replay a video on here, you lose the effect of it. To be honest with you.
A Mad Kiwi's going to bed.
All right, Mad Kiwi. Thanks for stopping in, buddy.
And what was Matt saying? Matt North was saying nobody saw the movie Dirty Rotten Scoundrels with Michael Caine and Steve Martin. I love that movie.
I saw it too. Yeah, I saw it.
When he had the fork with the cork on it, and he said, "Why's he got a cork on it?" And he's got an eye patch. Steve Martin did. He gets something, and he pokes his eye patch with a fork.
They were con men in that movie.
Yeah.
That woman, and she came back at the end of it, knowing them. This is Shade O'Galley's or whatever. They all had a con going on. It was great. It was fun.
Is Curtis Dart in the house?
Curtis Dart. There you go. Curtis Dart.
Night Train. Ed is talking about him.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that
Rod
was
Piker. Good morning, Rod Piker Drones.
Rod, thanks for stopping by and always leaving comments. I got to get to your channel more often. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's a lot of people I got to get caught up with.
He makes time for everybody, Rod does. I don't know how the heck you do it, brother, I'll tell you.
Hey, Rodney,
Yes, sir.
can I share a picture with Jim here?
Sure.
Jim, this is took a little ride in a four-wheeler and a hike yesterday, but this is one of the places I'll take you in the four-wheeler. See, share screen.
He's got the scenery you just can't buy out there, guys. I mean, he's got some. Ron's got some videos on his channel that.
You see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. This cliff right here, when you get to the edge of it, you can look about 200 feet straight down. It almost makes you woozy. And then if you look straight out, I can't even guesstimate how many miles you can see, but you can see almost into Wyoming. And the strange thing, it kind of spooked me a little bit, sat here for, better part of an hour. And when I walked back, I wasn't certain that those tracks weren't there, but there were big lion tracks. So right over my right shoulder up in here. So I had to keep my trail camera with me. So I set up the trail camera. I think that lion was lurking around. And that's the reason for this right here. so under my left shoulder. So,
He has another picture of a mountain lion. He's face to face with a mountain lion.
oh, here I can let me see. Stop screen.
And by the way, I
Are
put
you
the
done,
link into that.
Ron?
Yeah, I'm trying to stop it here.
I put the link into that Curtis Tart video with the pirate ship in the chat if anyone wants to check it out. You almost got to go there and play it on your own, but it's pretty cool the way he did it. And they were sailing into the harbor for some show festival. So,
Hey guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab a cup of coffee.
all right, we'll talk about you while you're gone.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
So they've got these ships now at about every port in the country. You know, even Branson has them.
Yeah, it's called Captain on the Horizon. 2 pirate ships, and they're coming in. It's that video he did. It's well done up.
Are they the first you've ever seen?
No, I just like the way he did the video. They were coming in, and the music and everything. The music is what made it. So
There's
a
that-
mountain lion.
Yeah, that's the one I walked up to. Was caught in a trap. Unhappy little girl there. Yeah, big kitty.
Face to face with that? I don't think so.
Oh.
They make it their habit to pounce on you when you're not looking.
Yeah, Jim's going to come out here for the rally, and then he'll have to start a new page above and beyond drones from South Dakota, not Florida anymore.
Yeah.
It's a different environment, Mo. Different environment.
I can't believe around the country the prices for rent and all that is just going insane.
Jim, there's a website, or not website, a YouTube channel guy, Trailcam something. But this guy, he sets up trail cameras in the Florida Everglades. And bears, mountain lions, well, they call them panthers down there. But wild pigs, turkey, deer, he's all the critters down there.
Well, we have the Black Panther here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is getting rare. But we also have a problem in the Everglades. Everybody who doesn't like their pets dumps them out in the Everglades now.
Yeah.
So they got some huge ass pythons and all that going on there. It's a problem, actually.
Hey guys, I want to introduce somebody. This is my son-in-law.
Do we like him or no?
Well, I think he's okay. He could be better, and I would really love him if he gave me his really nice.
Oh my God, we're so very sorry that you're his son-in-law. You know,
For a small fee. Claude, he can't hear you.
good, good, because
Say it again.
it would be bad. We are so sorry that you're, oh my.
You're sorry.
I mean, his daughter's probably okay. The daughter's probably good, but the father-in-law, I don't know.
Yeah, no. Yeah, there's nothing doing on that one.
As I get ejected off the live stream.
Nah, I wouldn't eject you, Claude. I may put you backstage in the green room for punishment, but I wouldn't have put you off.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'll just let me get comfortable when you do that now. There we go. Go ahead.
This is Kevin. He's from Scotland.
That says Daddy something.
Yeah, Daddy of 13. That's his YouTube handle. Daddy of 13. He's got 13 kids.
You got 13 kids.
Yeah.
They do have.
I got 3 I want to
You
get rid
needed
of.
a hobby.
You're not going 13.
And this is Ron Lockwood. And this
His
is
wife's in here too.
And that's Claude. Claude, I'm not even going to, is it there?
It says, what's it say?
Yeah.
Read it.
Claude, what's your last name?
Drone Effects with Claude, and I'm from Michigan.
I was trying to say your last name, but
Oh, it's not there. Ready? I'm going to say it once. Del J.
Hey, Rick Halbert, with the FT flight controller, Idaho quadcopter, Marcus, did some very good videos with the FT Aviator, and he can't get it to where he can control the yaw either. It's like everything is too sharp a turn with the drone. So until they fix that, I don't think it's going to be a winning solution at this point. Rick Halbert ordered the FT Aviator, Rodney.
Later. He what?
He had ordered the FT Aviator.
Oh, okay.
And like I said, Idaho Quadcopter did some really good ones out in his park where he shows you, he tries to go slow with it, but you can't. It just makes a sharp turn no matter what you do. I don't know how they didn't see that or plan, because we all control our yaw on our drones and all that, so it's not, so the videos aren't like this. You want to go slowly.
I turn the Expo down on my controller so that it doesn't respond.
Mine's down at about 13, to be honest with you. It's really low.
My gimbal's in the 20s. It's turned way down so it pans down slowly too.
Hey guys, I want to say hi to Mike Kelly. He's in the house. Not Dennis. He's in the house. Sleeping Bear, welcome. Night Train. Who else? There was someone else.
Sleeping Bear I met on your channel, right, Claude?
Yeah, he comes over and hangs out with me. I give him a mod wrench. He's been pretty good. He's pretty supportive of everybody. There's some people I think had issues with him, but
he's a religious guy. That's all.
Yeah, he's been really supportive. And that he hits everybody up. I don't have issues with him. That's why he's got a wrench. So
he's a nice
guy. I thought I'd already given him a wrench.
When he commented, I didn't see it. So
no, I think
I gave him a wrench on several videos back. But
okay.
I typically Philly Drone Life who had a problem with.
Yeah.
What I typically do, too nice, I guess. I don't know.
If I get somebody in there, I give them about a half a dozen comments or better, and if they seem pretty constant and pretty nice, I usually give them a wrench and I'll hit their channel. That way, I can tell if I'm subscribed to them.
Mike's in Arizona.
They come in, they got a wrench. I know I'm subscribed to them. Then I can double check, make sure I haven't lost them, because I gained 2 and lost 2. So,
hey Rodney,
yeah,
I want to become friends with your son-in-law because you got good deer hunting out there.
Well, I don't know that he has a YouTube channel, but
no, he just wants to be friends with him. He don't care about the YouTube.
I just want to come out deer hunting.
I'll let him know.
But Elvis, Matthew, and Victor could use some friends.
Well, you might be better off with Chris Hope then.
Oh, really? That's right. Chris is from Texas.
Too.
And in fact, he's probably from an area that's probably really good for deer hunting.
Yeah, and wild boar probably too.
Yeah, wild boar is a big thing around here too.
Oh, they're all over Florida too.
Are they down there too, Jim?
Everywhere, man. Free to kill too. Free permits.
Wow. Blitz Bang 99's in the house. Good morning.
What does he mean? They got a whole socket set. Anybody know?
I saw that. I didn't know if he was talking to somebody and he's just replying. I don't know.
I think maybe I see he says, hi there, Tex. Morning, everyone. I think he was talking to me there with me being in Texas, but I'm not sure about the whole socket set thing.
And then Rick says he's got his turned down to 10. Mine's at 13. I thought that was low. 10 is nice and slow.
I had my unique up. Didn't crash.
Which one? The 520?
When I put the GPS in, I finally got to fly it.
So it's finally fixed?
Yep. You know what I'm gonna do with it now?
Sell
it.
Yep.
No, it flew great. Not a lick of trouble. It was just everything worked on it great. So Yeah, I had too much. I didn't have enough room to bring the 920, so that'll come up next time. So
Yeah, Mike Kelly has his settings all turned down too.
Hey, Jim,
Yeah,
he just explained what he meant about that whole socket set. He's talking about the blue wrenches.
oh yeah, the
Yeah, I keep getting to check my settings every time you get an update. I go to flying, it's going all over the place. It's funny thing.
you
I
do
have
you
mine
go
up.
in and change your Expo settings?
Say that again.
Did you go in and change your Expo settings? You can change the Expos, which is the reaction times on the stick, and then you can go in and change the yaw and the yaw gain.
All right, I've never done the Expo settings.
Be right back,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, you need to slow them down to at least 0.25 at least.
Yeah.
Oh.
Then you can also the gimbal tilt. You can slow that down. I slowed mine down because rather than have to go flip, 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 it comes down slow and comes up. Phil.
The gimbal and yaw are under gains. They're in a different
Right.
area.
Yeah.
But the Expo is under the sticks.
I think
Command.
Yeah,
What
you
you
can
saying?
adjust the curves. You'll see a curve in there. They'll give you a curve, and you can turn it up or down or make it so that curve you can see the curve, so how it reacts. So
Just put it down to 0.25 and see how you like that. If it's still too quick for you, put it at 0.20. Mine are at 0.20.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then, what Claude's talking about is under the gimbal, where you change the speed of the gimbal and its smoothness, so it just doesn't come to a quick stop.
Yeah.
It'll come slowly to a stop.
Yeah,
That's the gimbal yaw speed. I think mine is at like 13.
yeah. I've got all my. It is quite low.
yeah, I had a drone up this morning. Tried to get a sunrise.
I got some great footage yesterday, finally, with all my rain and all that.
Oh,
And
weather.
Claude, I flew the same area I flew, 2 weeks ago when I had all those connection problems,
Right.
and I had no problem.
It's by the airport, though, right?
Yeah, no problem. I fly about a mile away from the airport, but I have a certificate of authorization
Right.
for
Right.
150 feet. But one day, my drone totally disconnected 8,000 feet away from me.
Did you hyperventilate?
No.
No,
Sorry.
I was flying mine yesterday, and I went over the woods. And obviously, I'm flying over trees. I can't see it, but flying over the woods yesterday, I lost video link, and I said, "Oh crap!" I almost did a drone review thing, but I got calm. I shut off the app. I restarted it because I know the drone was going to return home if it got too low, and I restarted the app, and it worked fine. But my app had crashed for some reason. I'm like,
too.
and yeah, so I just let the drone hover. I didn't know where it was either at that point. I didn't know, and I just let it. Figured if it gets sense, it's going to get low. It's going to come back anyway. So I just shut the app off and restarted it, and it was fine. It's worked since then.
Hey guys, I'm going to try something new today. I do a lot of my editing, try to, on my iPad. I have an iPad Pro. It's only a year old. But I have never been able to get any 4K footage at 60 frames a second into that iPad. It won't recognize the card. It'll recognize 30, 24, anything.
Right.
And it won't even recognize 1080p at 120 or even 240. But so Rick Smith from Drone Valley, he actually, I guess with his own company, but he developed this card reader. And instead of importing the files into your, if you have an iPad, instead of importing the files into your photos folder, it'll go into your files folder. But there's an app that apparently once you plug in that device, it's only got
Hey, I want to see.
big as a $50, if that. But apparently it's going to be able to bring any file in. Because I like to do a lot of my editing on the road, especially if I'm on vacation or at work or whatever, and I can't do it anything above 30 frames a second. So, and I like to take my footage at 60 frames a second and slow it down to 80%. That's where you get a little bit more of a cinematic look. So,
and how do you make it do it at 60 frames per second?
Either in LumaFusion or with Final Cut Pro, you can just slow the speed down, to whatever. But you really can't slow down. You can 30 frame a second footage, but it starts looking choppy then. Right. So if you're going to slow stuff down, you want it at 60 or higher frames per second.
I had a oh crap moment today. I did something wrong. Anybody that's licensed by the FAA can yell at me. I was flying my drone, and I just flying, looking at the scenery, and I said, "Oh, this is so cool." And all of a sudden, I said, "Maximum altitude reached," and it was at 600 feet. And I said, "Oh shit!" And I'm pushing the stick down. I hear an airplane too. And I'm pushing the stick down. I said, "Come on down." I said, "Oh my god!" It was about a brain fart moment, and and I said, "Oh crap!" So I quick got it down. I said 300 feet. I said, "Okay, I'll stay here." I wasn't paying attention. I was just pushing the stick forward. It was flying away, and I must have bumped the other stick, and it was slowly gaining altitude. I didn't realize it. I should have looked at my telemetry app, but then all of a sudden it pops up in red, maximum altitude reach. So the DJI stuff will do that. And it was red, and it said 599 feet. And I said, "Oh, shoot." And down with the stick, and I could hear an airplane flying. And I said, "Oh, crap." I'm going, get down. So we all do it.
Yeah, I've had that too.
Because I must have had my finger just bumping the stick, and it was slowly gaining altitude. Didn't realize it, So
I was checking out some software. I can't remember the name of it now.
Sweetie.
And I connected to it, and the bird's going straight up. And okay, it's at 450, and I'm like, when's it going to stop and do this? Take all these pictures it's supposed to do. Now it's at 500, and I'm like, okay, it's not gonna. So
Rodney's daughter-in-law just brought him something to drink.
That was my daughter.
Daughter? Okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, if Dave was my son-in-law, then
yeah, I know that didn't make sense, did it? Hey,
no.
You know,
we know you're old.
I can go lay down. I'm old. That's it.
Claude Whizbang said that was a fighter coming to take you down.
Well, that was I was flying the Medicare, and with those props, you can't really hear it. So, and it's probably like a little birdie. But seriously, no, it was an airplane. There's a lot of the airport is about 14 miles from here, so they seem to fly over here to hit the Editin airport. So,
yeah. We get a lot of helicopters here, and one of the things we got is you can hear that thing coming for 20 miles away is that B-1. When they fly them, yeah, you can hear those. You have plenty of time to get down.
Oh yeah, Ron, I like that video you post up that you took on the helicopter, pulling it out and taking off in your mission, and the day that I think that was a snake bite victim or something you had.
Yeah.
Hey guys, this is my daughter.
Hey, hello.
Hi there.
Her name's Stephanie.
Hi, Stephanie.
Hi.
That's Jim, Claude, Kevin, and Ron Lockwood.
Hello.
Hello.
So his handle is Daddy13. That's because he has 13 kids.
No.
Yeah,
He does.
and
Oh my gosh, I thought 3 was.
and
a
his
lot.
better half is Mummy of 11.
Oh, that's his mother. Mother. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I gotta add her channel.
Oh my gosh, 11 kids. Whew. Lord.
She's got 45 subscribers. She needs more people.
You know that I think I'm subscribed to her, but I better go check it.
Yeah,
Guys, what's
Yeah.
going on with this YouTube thing? I have found so many people that I have been subscribed to.
well, knocking you off.
It keeps knocking you off. I just had to resubscribe to Michael this morning.
Yeah, it's
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Rick Halber and I had the same thing happen to each other. I have no idea why.
Well, I unsubscribed from the Above and Beyonds just because.
Yeah.
Well, you
mustache.
know, not Above and Beyond. He's a shady character.
I never liked the
Yes,
guy.
yeah. No.
I only let him come onto my chats just because, you know, I want to be kind.
Feel sorry for him.
You know, he has no friends.
None.
So do you have like
I had a friend once. That's not true. I had a friend once.
Once,
He just never came back.
huh?
Rodney, since your daughter's there, you can tell her I want to come out and deer hunt.
Yeah, Ron wants me to introduce him to Dave so he can come out to Texas and deer hunt.
Oh, Dave won't deer hunt.
Yeah.
He's not a man's man. He's more of a ladies' man. Like he's more of a lady, and I'm more of the man.
Oh, you want to go deer hunting?
Oh, there you go,
No.
Ron. She'll take you hunting.
All right. I'll go deer hunting with you, Ron.
Hey, Ron. I had
Yeah.
6 deer at my front door last night here up
Really?
north. Yeah.
Any horns?
Well, we're not supposed to feed the deer here in Michigan. So I put corn out for the turkeys. And if the deer show up, that's just the way it is, you know?
Yeah.
Deer love the corn.
Oh, they do. I mean, they're out here having a good old time.
I got a buddy who does that in the Poconos in Pennsylvania. He throws all that corn out. So come November, he's got something to shoot.
Well, I don't hunt them. I just, believe it or not, they're smart. The deer in this area, during hunting season, they come in the resort where I'm at now, because you can't hunt in here. So they come in here and hang out. They hang out in the little woods behind me. They sleep on the trails and everything else. They're not stupid. They come in here and hide.
Yep.
Yeah, Brent loves deer.
Updating flight records.
Brent loves deer that eat corn. Yeah, it kind of seasons the meat, don't it? Gives it that special taste.
Is this the yeah, Claude? Eating deer is illegal. This corn pile is intended for squirrels, chipmunks, and other animals. Any deer not eating corn will be shot.
Well, I did put a sign out there, no deer allowed, but you know, they don't pay attention. So if they come out and eat, I can't. I did post it. Yeah, that sign there. Somebody said I need to get that sign done up here.
Claude,
Yeah.
if you put out a no trespassing sign and the deer still trespass, it's perfectly within your rights to shoot it.
Oh, I never thought of that. But then my wife would get mad because she don't eat venison. So.
Well, you can always send some venison sausage my way.
Venison is great. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
I know it is, but
Why won't you eat it?
I'll hook you up, Jim, when you come out.
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't think I've ever tried it.
I'm finally finishing up all
tastes
my
like chicken.
It tastes nothing like chicken. It tastes a hell of a lot better.
Yeah, I can't say I've ever tried it. You know.
Nacho said sausage. He said sausage.
Then he said, deer can't read.
Oh, below that though, he said sausage.
They need glasses.
He said sausage.
Yes.
Oh, there you go, Daddy. Your daddy,
I always
Daddy
use
and Mommy. Mommy said,
parabolic extenders.
yeah. Daddy and Mommy need to try venison apparently because she hasn't had it either.
Yeah.
Hey, Kevin, do they hunt deer over in Scotland?
Not really, no. I think it's more like a game sort of, you know, if you're gaming and that, I think they can. You know, privately.
Oh, okay.
You know, if there's an overpopulation. But you can't just go out and start shooting anything you want, you know. You're getting big trouble.
Well, no, I know. Even here in the States, you can only hunt during deer season.
Yeah.
And so I was just wondering if maybe they have something like that in Scotland.
I think it's only if it is definitely overpopulated and there's a certain area they'll say like we need rid of some deer here, or
Okay.
there's too many.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Whizbang said
Fall hunting, and then 2 weeks of rifle hunting.
Whizbang said he sits at the deer crossing sign and gets his mine 79 bucks shot. My last one.
Do you guys ever hear that radio station where people call in and that woman called in about the deer crossing signs?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Why do I have to stop or something like that? Wasn't it?
She said you shouldn't be putting those signs in a high traffic area where and these people on the radio station.
Stupid.
Yeah, oh, that was beyond stupid.
That was a classic American.
Oh my God.
They just don't have a clue.
Honestly, guys, I mean, with the deer hunting, I know some people are not a fan of it, but I will tell you in states like South Dakota and Wyoming, especially here in about a little under, right around a month and a half to 2 months, when the rut starts, the deer here are just absolutely nuts. And if you're a smart person, you will not drive at night unless absolutely necessary. We actually have, I see the state doing it all the time. They'll use a 20-foot open bed trailer and just go up and down the interstate and pick up deer. There's so much deer damage out here.
Wow.
People getting hit.
East Coast up here.
Ron, those things you put on
Everything. They're really bad. The car accidents and motorbike accidents. Really bad because they just roam about the hills and mountains and crossroads and you turn a corner and they're there,
Right, yeah.
Really careful.
I think I know what you were going to say, Jim. Those things you can put on your cars.
The deer whistle on the bumper.
Yeah, the only thing with that is what I think it does is it'll alert them. They hear that sound, and I think it'll alert them. And yes, they may run away, but they also may run the opposite direction right in front of you.
Right.
There's many.
I didn't know if they worked.
Oh, they do. They do get the deer's attention, but the question is, which way are the deer going to run? You would think your average smart deer that sees you coming that decides to run. Why do they run in front of you? Why don't they run in the opposite direction?
Right.
So that's the only thing that
I had one run into.
What's that, Jim or Claude?
I had one run into the side of my car.
Well, they didn't like your car.
Yeah.
Wow. Hit a guy where he hurts, Jim.
Yeah.
It's a Ford Pinto.
Yeah.
No, it's a.
It's not a Maverick?
No, it's a Gremlin.
Oh, a Gremlin. Oh, that's even worse.
God, I remember those.
Yeah,
what
me
was
too.
the one that had like a bubble? It was like a Gremlin.
The Pacer.
The Pacer.
The Pacer.
Yeah, the AMC Pacer.
Oh my God, was that a bad idea for a car?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you could put a pinto inside of it. Had so much room.
It looked like half a bubble.
Yeah. They were great. If I remember it, the hatchback went up on the back and you had all kinds of room back there. It would be a great vehicle for a daddy of 13. Let's shove all the kids in there.
So, hey guys, after Rick Halbert does his taste test next Saturday.
Yeah.
He's going to send that over to Scotland to Kevin, their daddy of 13, and he has talked his kids into trying it.
Yep.
The Vegemite?
Yeah.
Well, you better send
You're
a
going to
couple
put your
extra
kids
tubes.
through that?
I want to see their expressions on their faces.
I do too. That's going to be epic.
Have all 13 hold their finger out while you put a dab.
Just fully go, dab it in there, get it in, let's check the face out.
I may need to get Matt to send another tube over to continue this.
Yeah, you might need more.
Oh yeah.
Especially if we're going to get Jim to do it.
Don't hold your breath, buddy.
Hey, Rodney.
Yes, sir.
I just saw something cool. If you're sorry, I'll share it. I think it's funny. It's my friend. My friend found it. This would be a good one to pull on somebody. It's in good taste. I'm gonna.
Okay.
Let me see here. I'm used to using two screens, so this is going to get creative with me.
I see my top distance was 30,300 feet.
Right there.
Okay, I'm getting ready to share it.
Can you see it? The next time you see.
That's great.
You can see he's easily amused.
Oh my God.
You're gonna do this.
I think next week when we get home, I'm gonna do that to our toilet just before my wife gets home.
Just try breaking.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
I'm gonna do that today.
Oh.
That's that's on my friend's page, Facebook page.
Hey, Rick Albert just said he's going to put his extra tube. He's got a new tube of Vegemite that he's going to. How did you get that, Rick?
You can order it on Amazon.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I think he did tell me he ordered it off of Amazon. Anyway, he's going to send the tube that we've been using and a new tube. So if you do run out, you'll have extra.
Oh God.
Is it still in, Rick? Is it still in that Rodney Bell heavily padded box?
Hey, I wanted to protect that stuff.
I'm telling you, when I opened that thing up, I'm like, oh my God, look at all this foam padding in here. Is this stuff going to explode or what?
Well, believe it or not, that box is used for hard drives.
Oh, okay.
And that's the foam padding is what they put at either end of the hard drive.
Right.
So I thought, what the heck? Why not use it, right?
Yeah.
Well, guys, I probably should get off here. I got some work. I'm on vacation. I got some things to do.
Yeah.
Like fly drones and stuff, So
Yeah. Don't be pulling that stun on Mrs. Drone Effects.
how'd you know where I was going to go right after I got off here?
Because I think by now most of us know you.
You're all going to do it at some point, aren't you? It's going to be in everybody's house.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you just do it. Just go outside. Don't say a word. Hey, I see one of Daddy's kids.
Yeah.
Look out! He's going to get attacked here.
Yeah. Just remember, Claude, like your mother said, it's all fun and games till someone gets an eye put out.
Yeah.
I know. So, but I better get off here.
Someone gets hurt.
All right, Claude. Well, thanks for coming in, brother.
No problem. I'll see y'all later.
All right, man. Have a good weekend.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Kids. You gotta love kids, man.
Yeah.
Not a care in the world.
Kevin, I'm known what they call in the States here as a DINK. Double income, no kids. Yeah. That's what they call us. Yep.
Was that Mummy?
Yep. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Oh man.
it's good to see that some things don't change. Kids still love to jump on beds.
Hell, I still do. Time I go to a hotel, man, woohoo! Yeah.
I can picture that, Ron. You just can't get enough of flying, can you?
I can't, man. It's like, here we go. Hope this thing holds up. Yeah. Yeah, enough of flying last week. I needed a break. I got to go back tomorrow.
Oh, really? How many days off do you get usually?
Usually almost 10, but schedule's all mixed up. I go in Sunday night, stay overnight in Dickinson, North Dakota. The Monday morning, I drive to Bismarck and work a 24, off 12, work a 12, and then off 17 days, 18 days. Yeah.
Well, that's.
Yeah. So the reason I'm going back early this trip is I got my one other coworker. He's working mine next Friday and Saturday, and I'm working his Monday and Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But so I don't have to burn up 36 hours of vacation time. They're real strict on that. They won't, if you don't have vacation time, you can't just take off because your contract says that you must have your allotted hours. So if you don't have vacation time, you can't take off. Yeah.
What does that mean, the contract?
When I was hired, you're required, your hours are 72 hours of pay. I hardly ever get that. It's always closer to 80 to 90.
Right.
But you must have a minimum of 72. So that's why you kind of want to save some of your hours just in case. Because if I take off a day, it could be a 12-hour day, it could be a 24-hour day. So, but I've got plenty of hours in my bank. I've got like over 200. Yeah, they won't let you take off. So unless you can trade with someone, that's the only way. Yeah. It's weird though. I mean, if like you want to say, hey, I don't care if I get 72 hours this pay. If I miss, no, they won't let you do it. Weird, but that's the rules, I guess.
Hey, I'm gonna take you guys on a little field trip here. Yeah. This is my this is their backyard.
Oh wow.
Yeah, check that pool out.
That's happening, man.
Pool doing this.
But they won't let me in it.
You blame them?
Not really. But here's Dave's truck. That's what I'm trying to get him to give me.
Oh, the dually?
Yeah. It's nice.
And he won't give it.
Do what?
And he won't give it to you, I'm saying.
Nope, they won't.
That's terrible.
He's not a good son-in-law.
Yeah.
Trade him in.
I don't think he heard me. And if he did, he's ignoring me. Like he usually does. Nah, Dave's a good guy. I'm glad my daughter found him.
What's he do with that dually? Does he use it for work?
Well, he uses it for work when he has to pull a trailer, and then to pull their RV. He has his own business. He builds fences. It's Cedar Creek Fencing, and he's doing really good. He's gotten, like, the past 6 years, he's gotten an award. So his office has just got all these trophies in it and stuff that you know, he does good work.
Rodney, Nacho says take a shower. Maybe they'll reconsider letting you know.
I did take a shower and they still won't let me in.
maybe they'll reconsider. Tough crowd.
Yeah.
I am trying to get this flight data, and it's making it awful damn hard.
Hey, Kevin,
Yeah.
what kind of drone did you have, or are you getting?
No, I've got the Mavic Pro 2 on the Zoom.
Oh, you got both.
Yeah.
Why? Can I ask why you got both?
I got the Pro. I got the Mavic Pro for my 50th, and then the new ones come out. So I got the Mavic 2 Pro for Christmas. I think it was my birthday. I know birthday was Christmas. And then I was always thinking, well, I quite like the Zoom. You know, you can go in right in there, but I know it's a smaller sensor, just like the Pro, the Mavic Pro. But yeah, it really appealed to me, you know. So there's places I want to get into a bit closer. I'm going to go out and fly today at that rig at the Cromie Firth. So with that, I can get right in closer, you know.
Hey, Rodney, can I share this with you for a second?
Sure.
This is the flight I was talking about.
You're not talking. Morgan.
Yes.
Can you,
No.
can you see that?
I don't see it yet.
Did you press on this?
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I see it.
Oh. Look at all that data loss. And that was a straight line flight. All it did was disconnect. Watch this. Look at that. It split the flight into two parts because it disconnected from the aircraft for so long, so it picked it back up at 15 minutes. And I had zero control over the aircraft. But you can play it.
Hey, Rick Halber says he's got to go. Hey, Rick, you have a good day, brother. Get yourself well. Your friends mean it.
Later, Rick. Take care, mate.
So, Jim, what are we looking at again? This is all your data lost between those 2 points?
This is, if you see here where it says go home, it had actually split the flight into two parts because I was already flying for 15 minutes. And then the bird disconnected so long that it split the flight record into two parts. And it shows you here how long I was disconnected for. See that all that zero? No radio signal at all.
How far out were you?
8,000 feet.
It's not far.
See, but it says home distance 3,200 feet. But you no longer know what it's calling home. Because it had already, see, it's already starting at 15 minutes in.
Yeah.
It had lost connection for so long that it split the flight into two and then totally disconnected. So when it got back to where I actually got some connection, I was able to take it back over.
Hey, Dennis is asking how high you were.
Well, it shows you right there, 152 feet, 148.
Okay.
My
Well,
call
I don't
is
know about anybody else, but I can't really read that because I'm on my laptop.
Oh.
I think if I was on my computer, I could probably see it a lot better. But so
the call was for 150 feet, so I'm at 148 feet, going at 30 miles an hour, when I completely lost. Downlink data connection lost for 16 seconds. Mode changed to go home. And then the whole time, it's coming home at 2 to 14 miles per hour. I got no. And then finally, it's sitting here saying zero. Zero speed. But anyway, the funny part of it was, can you imagine if that had happened to someone else?
yeah.
Yeah.
How long that's going to happen?
Are you done, Jim?
Yeah.
When
was-
was that happen?
It was total disconnect from the bird, and I had no control over it. When the bird was it was an 8,000-foot flight. So
When was that?
that was July 29th.
Scary stuff.
So I don't know if it was getting blasted by one of those aeroscope deals or whatever. Because there is an airport nearby, but like I said, I have a certificate of authority. But the bird did what it was supposed to do. It came home.
So when you were flying, were you flying to a certain specification? I mean, I know you're doing like a survey, right?
Yeah.
So you were flying it at a specific or a specification given to you by a customer, or
My certificate of authorization with the FAA is 150 feet high AGL in that area because
gotcha.
it's close to an airport. And that bird has remote ID and UUID, unique user identification, wherein you can put your COA number and your remote pilot and command numbers in. So before anybody's going to shut you down or force you down or whatever they have for counter UAS, they're going to see that information. That the guy, this guy's a remote pilot and command. He's certified and he has a certificate of authorization to fly in this area, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah. Now, I noticed someone in the chat had asked you earlier how long it took you to get that authorization. Did you ever answer that?
Oh, no. That was, I got it 2 years ago. I think it was anyway between a month. It was only a month or two. It wasn't, because this is back in 17.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
When they were just getting flooded with all those certificates of authorization. And remember, we were hearing reports that it was taking 3 months or whatever to get them.
Yeah.
It was quicker than that.
Jim, Nacho's asking you a bunch of questions on the chat.
All right, let me pull it up. I would hit return to home and awaited. I didn't have to hit return to home. It was forced into go home mode, if you saw that.
Yeah. Hey, either Rodney or Jim or one of you guys, Jim had said something this morning. I want to learn how to live stream. I know I've got the capabilities. I just never done it. I wouldn't mind doing it the first time with somebody kind of Skyping with me or whatever, or walking me through the process. I'm sure it's pretty easy, but and I could probably even Google it too. But
do you want to use StreamYard or OBS or?
Do I need one of those?
No, you want to use. Is that what he said?
Yeah, I said, what do you want to use? If you use live stream, it's pretty simple.
That's pretty much all I'm going to do. I don't think I'm going to use like StreamYard or anything like that. I just thought maybe I'll do it. Like Jim said, maybe I'll do one sunrise one time from South Dakota.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think either Jim or I can help you do that.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, Nacho too. Yeah, Nacho does it all the time on his bike.
Yeah, that's true. He's probably the better one of all of us.
Not hard at all, man. Not hard at all. Just have an iPad.
Yeah.
And
you do.
I would. I'm just wondering with the iPad or with the iPad, I'd probably be able to see better. But I have my iPad Pro. It's really, you can really see really well. But I have the smart controller as well, which you can do it from.
And remember, you're using RTMP. You're not using YouTube.
Yeah.
On your controller, you're not connecting to YouTube. You're connecting to custom and RTMP, which is real-time messaging protocol.
Okay.
It really works well too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can get that off if you go to your YouTube Creative Studio.
Right.
You can get that information. It tells you down towards the bottom of the screen.
Oh, okay. That's right. I did see that information a little bit on YouTube Creator Studio. Yeah, I just like to try it once or twice. That'd probably be about it.
Well, and the nice thing about it is you can do it privately too with StreamYard.
Okay.
So, but if you wanted to do it like offline, either Jim or I could help you get on with you and walk you through the steps.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm going to answer Dennis here. I didn't take off so far away. It split the record in half because it disconnected for so long. I started up and flew right from myself. And then when it was 8,000 feet out, it disconnected for so long that it made an entirely new flight record and a new home point, which God only knows where the new home point was. So when it did finally get somewhere where I got control back, I brought it back home to me.
How far out was it when you did get recontrol?
I believe it said it was 3,000 feet.
That's weird that it tried to make a new home point though.
It made a new flight record, and I don't know. I didn't see where the home point was. I didn't care. That thing is so loud that you can hear it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Would it affect a different home point that you used in the past, or completely a new one?
Well, this thing has a RTK antenna. This is called a ground station. You see that antenna there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's a ground station that goes to the bird also. So eventually that ground station will kick in and make the bird come to it. So what I'm getting at, I don't know if it was jammed or what kind of measures we used on it, because I fly that all the time. It's a construction site of a highway going up.
hey, Jim, were you using the Matrice?
Yeah.
Dennis was asking which drone you were flying.
That was the Matrice 210 RTK. 5,280 feet is a mile, yes.
Well, hey guys, I'm going to need to get off here. And
he says, Jim explained that, not YouTube, but the other thing. What, Rodney? How we do the streaming?
I'm not sure what Dennis is asking.
I think it was.
But yeah, I don't know what the other thing is. So.
Oh! I think he means you're not, when you go on your remote controller, you're not streaming live to YouTube. You're streaming live to custom RTMP.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And I'll show you that, Ron.
Okay.
It's easy. It's on your YouTube page. It has your YouTube address, and then it gives you a private key number.
Right.
And you put that into it, to the RTMP.
Would I be able to, I'm sure that it would eat up a lot of data from my phone, but would I be able to do it like from a remote area if I use my phone as the, what do you call it?
The cellular connection?
Yeah, the hotspot.
I believe so, because Dennis does from his motorcycle.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I use.
Yeah. Because there's a spot that I'd like to go to. It's about 15 minutes from here, but you can see for 30 or 40 miles. Only takes me about 10 minutes to get there.
Wow.
As long as you have 4G on your phone or 5G, whatever you have there.
Yeah.
Hey, and Ron, Brent makes a good point. Don't share your key. Once you figure out what your key is, don't tell anybody what it is, because then they'll be able to go and stream from your channel. So, but you know.
Your
That's it.
YouTube key is private.
Yeah.
I would write down everything and then put it in manually, because I did it copied and it wouldn't work. I eventually did it manually.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. You pretty much have to do it manually. Or at least I did.
Typing
Like
it in.
Like Kevin said, I tried copied and paste, and that didn't work.
No. Well, again, these are just little things that, why I wouldn't mind sitting down with somebody for a couple of minutes and going through it. But cool.
So that's it. Just one thing.
Let me know when obviously I can't do it this weekend, but next week, if you want to get with me, I can help you, or you can just get with Jim.
Yeah, one of you guys.
Jim seems to have a lot more time than I do.
Huh.
So anyway, guys, I'm gonna have to close this stream out.
All right. Well, the gang here from South Dakota says, have a good day.
Well, you guys have a good day too. And yes, Dennis, it does allow you to bypass the 1,000 sub rule.
Only on iOS. DJI's Android via the Crystal Sky and the remote smart controller do not let you RTMP through their Android. DJI uses a custom form of Android because they want you to force you to use their Flight Hub app, which is their Flight Hub, which is their streaming system.
Okay.
So if you use your iPad, no problems. Even with the smart controller, you just use the iPad.
That's what I think I'll do.
Something about their Android.
You're talking a specific controller, though, right?
Yeah, because they have DJI mingled with the Android on that they put on the Crystal Sky. It's Android 5.1.1. They put a bug in it or something like that.
That smart controller is Android based, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, Rodney. You're trying to get out of here, and we're gabbing.
I'm not that big a hurry, but I can let Jim finish what he's saying. But if you let Jim go on too long, you could be on here for hours.
That's true. Sad but true.
I'll catch you all later. Thanks
All
for
right,
letting
Kevin. Take care, man.
Nice to meet you, Kevin.
Ciao.
I want to see that all 13 children stand there with their thumb and you dabbing that Vegemite.
Oh, God.
That's going to be
You
epic.
should do that.
Yeah.
Line them up.
Line them up, man.
That's what he's going to do.
Yeah.
Yep. Line them all up and have a go.
Oh, what a show that'll be. We got to see that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Line them up and have a go.
That should be like an advertisement for Vegemite.
No kidding. There's been so many. I mean, Lloyd had his, Mel had it, Drone Bum's done it. A number of people have done it. So yeah, it is like free advertisement.
Yeah. Mommy of 11 has to be there in front of them and dab all their fingers.
Yes,
that'll be great, man.
Camera, because Kevin's going to be doing it too.
Oh yeah,
so
14 of them sitting there trying it.
Is Mummy going to try it?
Oh yes.
Oh yeah. Get
right.
all 15 of you, man. Everyone do it.
Family, awesome.
So Rodney and Ron have had it. What should they keep a supply of next to them after they eat it?
Well, maybe some water.
Water and sweeties.
Yeah. and also what we've been doing is we do it with the finger and then a piece of toast and then a piece of toast with butter. But it's up. I'll leave it up to you since you've got what, 16, 15 people going to be doing it.
Yeah, there's a few.
I would definitely keep some water handy.
Yeah, then afterwards stock up on your Alka-Seltzer and Pepto-Bismol. No, I'm just messing with you.
Oh boy.
But you got to invite a friend over to hold the camera and film while all 15 of them you're lined up. This is the Vegemite commercial now. You are going to be the man.
In fact, as soon as he lets me know he has received the Vegemite, I'm going to do a reminder.
And Jim, if those small children do it, dude, you got to do it.
I agree.
Right, Rodney?
If these children can do it, Jimbo, you can man up and do it too.
I'm sure there'll be.
We'll take your man card away.
Yeah. We're going to shame him into this.
Well, if that's the only way we can do it, Ron, then so be it.
Absolutely, man.
All right.
Catch you later.
Have a good one, Kevin. Take
care.
care.
Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
You have a good weekend, brother.
Yeah, you too. See ya. Bye-bye.
Bye. Folks in the chat, it's been a pleasure, as always. Hope you have a good weekend, and I'm going to have to end this now. Everybody, again, have a good weekend, and we'll catch you next time on Saturday Morning Coffee with Rodney and Friends.